Hello everyone, this is Pooja Training Wali from Rehan AI Teachers Training Batch 21. I hope you all are doing well. Today I have a task in which I have to talk with Maya on Sesame, but unfortunately the Sesame app is not working here. So I will replace it with ChatGPT, and my topic is exploring the concept of mindset, fixed vs growth mindset. So as we know that there are two types of mindset: number one, fixed mindset, and number two, growth mindset. So today we will explore about it. We will learn what is fixed mindset and what is growth mindset, and then we will also differentiate between both of them. So let me add here chat gpt. Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm here. I'm doing really well, thank you. How about you? How's your day going so far?
Yes, I am good, and my day is also going good. Okay, Chat GPT. So today I am again here with you to talk on a particular topic, that is the concept of mindset, fixed vs growth mindset.
That's a great topic. I'm really excited to dive into that. So, is there a particular angle you're thinking about, like personal development, education, or maybe business contexts?
No, I have no any these things in my mind, but I just want to say that we have to explore the concept of mindset. That what is mindset? What are these two types of mindset? Number one, you have to tell me about what is fixed mindset. Then you have to tell me what is growth mindset. After that, you also have to differentiate between both of them. So over to
Absolutely.
you.
Great. So, a mindset is basically a set of beliefs or a way of thinking that shapes how you approach life and learning. Now, a fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are pretty much set in stone. You have a certain amount, and that's it. On the other hand, a growth mindset is the belief that you can develop your abilities through effort, practice, and learning. So, the key difference is that a fixed mindset kind of avoids challenges, whereas a growth mindset embraces them and sees them as opportunities.
So can we say that fixed mindset is a naturally it is by birth, and a growth mindset is just like we can adapt something.
Yeah, that's a common way people think about it. So a fixed mindset can feel almost like a default, like you believe you're just born with certain limits. But the growth mindset is something you can absolutely cultivate through reflection, practice, and being open to learning. So it's more like a habit you build, even if the seeds of both are always there.
Okay. Tell me that how does a fixed mindset affect a person's ability to learn new skills?
Yeah, so with a fixed mindset, people often believe that if they struggle with something, it means they're just not good at it. So they might give up quickly. They tend to avoid failure and they see effort as kind of a sign that they aren't naturally capable. And that really limits their ability to pick up new skills. Whereas with a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities, it's your ability to grow.
Okay, so what do you think that is a growth mindset important for our personal and professional development? If yes, then how?
Yeah, absolutely. A growth mindset is super important because it helps you stay adaptable. Personally, it keeps to big changes. So it's really a foundation for long term growth and success.
Okay, okay. We have many people that have a fear of failure, and many people also fail in their attempts. So, what do you suggest that how can failure be viewed differently in a growth mindset?
That's a really good point. So, in a growth mindset, failure is actually seen as a learning opportunity. Instead of defining you, it's just feedback like, okay, this is what didn't work. Now I know what to adjust to guide you toward a better approach next time.
All right. Okay, can you please tell me about some common sign of a fixed mindset?
Of course. So, some common signs of a fixed mindset are things like avoiding challenges, giving up easily when things get hard, feeling threatened by other people's success, and seeing effort as a sign of lack of ability. People with a fixed
Okay,
mindset also often ignore useful feedback.
I think so. That is the weak point of a fixed mindset, or we can say that the drawback of it.
Exactly, yeah. That kind of rigidity really holds people back because they're not giving themselves the chance to learn or adapt. So once you shift toward a growth mindset, you open yourself up to progress, even from setbacks.
Okay. Okay, so what is your opinion about mindset that does it influence motivation and success?
Yeah, definitely. I think mindset is a big driver of both motivation and success. If you have a growth mindset, you stay motivated by seeing progress as possible. Every small success feeds your drive. And that creates a cycle where you keep aiming higher, which leads to even more success.
Okay. Okay, suppose there is a person who has a fixed mindset and he want to change their mindset from fixed to growth, then how can he or she can change it? And okay, so that is my question: how he or she can change
Yeah,
it?
great. Absolutely. So, one way is to start by becoming more self aware. Notice when you're having those fixed mindset thoughts, then challenge them by asking yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use failures as growth opportunities? Success, but it's absolutely doable.
Okay, and what do you think about the challenges that what role it plays in developing a growth mindset?
Oh, challenges are huge. They're like the fuel for a growth mindset. When you face challenges, you stretch beyond your comfort zone. Each time you push through, even if you struggle, you prove to yourself that growth is possible. So, embracing challenges really helps rewire your thinking toward I can improve with effort.
Yes, you are 100% right that challenges are like fuel. This is a good comparison that you compare challenge with fuel, and I really like it the way you explain.
I'm really glad that resonated. Yeah, once you see challenges that way, it kind of changes how you approach them. So, I hope that gives you some inspiration if you or anyone else is working on shifting that mindset.
Okay. Okay, tell me that how does praise and criticism impact our mindset development?
Ah, that's a really important point. So, how we respond to praise and criticism can shape our mindset a lot. If we get praise just for being smart or talented, that can reinforce a fixed mindset, like we only succeed because we have natural ability. But if we get constructive criticism or praise for effort, strategies, and progress, it pushes us toward a growth mindset. So, it's really about how we interpret and give feedback.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT, as you know that many people have a fear of making mistakes. So why do they fear while making mistakes, and how it is related to mindset?
Yeah, that's a big one. A lot of that fear comes from a fixed mindset because if you believe your abilities are just set, mistakes feel like proof that you're not capable. But in a growth mindset, mistakes are just part of the process. They're data points for learning. So that mindset shift lets you see mistakes as opportunities, not threats.
Okay. Okay, so this was all about the mindset, the fixed and the growth mindset. So now let's talk about parents and teachers that how they can encourage a growth mindset of their students.
Yeah, that's a great next step. So, parents and teachers can really encourage a growth mindset by praising effort, not just outcomes. They can emphasize the value of practice, persistence, and learning strategies, and they can also share their own challenges and how they overcome them. That helps students see that growth is a process, not something you're just born with.
Okay. Okay, can you please suggest me about some practical strategies that can help us to develop a growth mindset?
Yeah, for sure. So, one practical strategy is to set small, achievable goals so you can track progress step by step. Another is to reframe setbacks by asking yourself, what can I learn from this? You can also keep a reflection journal to know your efforts and improvements.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
push.
Yes, you are right. I think so. There is a huge role of self-talk in our mindset. So, can you please suggest me or tell me that how does it influence whether someone has no matter he or she has a fixed or he or she has a growth mindset?
Yeah, self talk is really powerful. So, if your inner dialogue is negative, like, I can't do this, or I'm just not smart enough, that keeps you locked in a fixed mindset. But if you practice positive, constructive self talk, like, I'm learning, I can improve, I'll keep going, it shifts your focus toward effort and growth. So, the language you use with yourself really shapes how you see your potential.
Okay, okay. As I know that many people says that growth mindset is very helpful to achieve long-term goals. So, in what ways does it help in achieving our goals or long-term goals?
Yeah, so a growth mindset really keeps you resilient and persistent. When you have long term goals, you're bound to hit obstacles, but a growth mindset helps you see those setbacks as part of the journey, not a final stop. You keep adapting, refining your approach, and you stay motivated by the belief that your efforts will pay off over time.
Okay, okay. Tell me, how can adapting a growth mindset improve overall confidence and resilience?
Yeah, that's a great connection. So when you adopt a growth mindset, you stop tying your confidence to just being naturally good at something. Instead, you build confidence by seeing yourself grow because every time you overcome a challenge, you realize, hey, I can do more than I thought. And that belief in your ability to learn and adapt really boosts your overall confidence and self esteem.
All right. Okay, ChatGPT, thank you so much for sharing such knowledgeable things with me. And being very glad to have you in my conversation and also feeling nice to talk to you. So, thank you so much for your time and take care and goodbye.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad the conversation was helpful. Take care of yourself, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so this was my today's session, and that was we have to conduct with Maya, but unfortunately, as I told you earlier, that Sesame is not working properly here, and it has many errors, and again the call is disconnected. So that's why I conducted my session with ChatGPT, where we explore the concept of mindset, what is mindset. What are the types of it and what is the differentiate between fixed and growth mindset. So I hope that you all have much get much more things from here, and right now you are much more acknowledgeable with this topic. So keep learning and keep growing and also stay connected with me for more upcoming interesting topics and interesting sessions. So inshallah we'll meet you in another session. Till then, Allah Hafiz.